Alright, onwards. Metalworks and Emergency Escape Plan, or MEEP. In case someone sets the room on fire, do not use the elevator. Evacuate. I love how it's not just like if a fire is caused. No, if someone sets the room on fire. Evacuate down to floor 01 or use the passcode to access floor 03. Uh-huh. They really locked this place up tight. Well, if the code was found nearby on the first floor, let's take a look around. The air in this place is heavy. Smells like motor oil and burnt toast. I wasn't exactly expecting it to smell like roses, but bleh. Oh, what's this now? Oh, hello. There you are. No way. You seriously want to do this again? Yes. Remember the explosion that incapacitated you? Yes. I retrieved brand new hands. I am unstoppable now. Look, at some point you need to— Shush! Do not resist arrest any longer. Stand still and let my handsome hands shine. Shoot. Clover, this way. My vision. Initiating 16-volt super flashlight. Oh, is this going to be a stealth sequence? 95% of power utilized. Typography box hindered. What do you... Oh my... Oh. This is This is bad. Oh well. Unlike them, I have eyes. Now I'm just thinking of this one, like, really random, obscure, like, Japanese RPG Maker joke game that was like, if you say more than, like, 5 syllables, you explode. Okay. We need to stay out of his view and keep quiet. There's a— Hello again! Whatever you two do— The eye twitch. She is so done. Oh my god. As I was saying, there's gotta be a code around here. Once you find it, head for the exit. 60G sits in an abandoned machine. Take it? Sure. I so thought it was gonna be like, it would make a big, like, jangling noise, and then I'd get caught. Okay. Seems fairly, straightforward. This would be scarier if, I wasn't allowed to, like, run. Because, like, running would make too much noise. Oh, he still moves. A rusting machine once used for shipping gold or into... A machine for shaping gold ore into coins. Fascinating. Oh. What does that do? D4. C3. B3. A4. Huh. Large collection of familiar stones. Unfortunately, nothing in the pile catches your eye. Alright, so there don't seem to be any other markings on these furnaces besides letters. Empty elevator shaft. Good thing we could tell it's just an elevator shaft and didn't just, like, walk forward into our deaths. Figured out a code? Hurry up and give it a try. Oh. There's something else. I see. So it's not that I need to do anything with these based on like the particular order. I need to use the symbols on them to figure out the code. So 4, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, let's head upstairs before accident. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's probably bad. Hello. Axis! Just the bot I was looking for. How are you doing these days? Not so good. I can only speak in 15 characters, max, back there. It kinda bummed me out. I'm sorry to hear that. Glad you got your full speech ability back. Thank you. I do like talking. Wait. Wait? Are you trying to distract me from my mission? No. Oh, okay. Can I ask you a question involving security of the Steamworks? Yes, I am a security expert. Why is it that some doors require a passcode to unlock, and others require a Steamworks ID? Two-factor authentication. Well, then you put both of them on every door. And besides, shouldn't it really be three-factor authentication at this point? A passcode, an ID, and a fingerprint? I mean, monsters might not have fingerprints in that way, but they've got to have, like, some way to, like, tell that a particular monster is a particular monster, you know? They've got to have the ability to have three-factor authentication. Like, seriously, come on, what are you guys doing? Huh. Cool. Oh my god. Windows screensaver. Workstations. Okay, well, probably another code to find. You know the drill. And what if I try to head back? You know what? I should have tried talking to her in that last room. Oh well. Neatly typed bullet points, let's crumple in the trash. Stash it in your mail bag. Oh wow. Let me do this before I forget. Feels like we might be delving into some classified info up here. They sure abandoned a lot. Helper bot guidelines. 1. Every manufactured bot must have a practical function installed. A purpose for being, cooking, cleaning, art, agriculture, etc. Bots should have tiers of emotion to better integrate into society. Coding a personality in each one is recommended. It makes them more personable / easy to be around. 3. All bots are to have a strong connection with living things, their creators, average monsters, other bots, etc. If deprived of this, some may become easily agitated and restless. Others may be unfazed, depends on the model. 4. If a bot acts out of line or malfunctions, they are to be shut down. Typically a hard reset will do the trick. If a bot acts out of line or malfunctions, they are to be shut down. Typically a hard reset will do the trick. Termination is a last resort. If shutdown isn't possible, they can be coaxed back into their normal state. 5. Absolutely no bots are allowed outside the Steamworks at this time. Till King Azor is ready to be in mass production, this project is classified. So you didn't even really approve of this thing. Just like that paper we saw in, like, the first area with all the, pink liquid. This really is still, like, approval appending at this point in time. Most of all, have fun, smiley face. Old PC sitting on 2 desktops. Image on the screen gives you a nostalgic feeling. You're awestruck by the absolute pipe pandemonium on display. How do they do it? God, I used to be so enthralled by those things when I was a kid. Simpler times for sure. This chair seems to be growing a substance you'd rather stay away from. Note on the powered off PC reads, "The future is bright. Hang in there." Many sticky notes are posted around the smashed-in PC. You replaced your computer 6 times now. Please control your temper. I was gonna joke that this was like some serious rage. It actually is. Please control your temper, it's just solitaire. Okay, more specifically, I was gonna make a joke about it being like gamer rage, but it actually unironically is. Oh my god. Wow. I can't see it. What do you mean I'm awestruck? Downsizing imminent, but definitely not for the employee who's reading this. You're doing a great job. Wonderful work environment. Oh. Must be the manager's office. Surely they had access to all passcodes. Let's check those file cabinets. Hold on, look here. Performance reports for all factory employees. Don't get too curious. Or, you know what? Sure, be curious. I feel like circumstances are different when, you know. 011620XX. Mr. Eugene pitched his blueprints for a guard bot of sorts. He called the project Axis. 031920XX. Axis Model 01 was presented to King Asgore but was swiftly rejected. Poor thing couldn't stay powered up for more than 6 seconds. 51020XX. Axis Model 04 backfired and shot one of its gloves at the king. This is getting embarrassing. 072320XX. Axis Model 07 refused to enter the throne room. Asgore gave Chujin one more shot after incessant pleading. No, he's a smart engineer, but if the next showcase goes south... 092320XX. Well, this is it. Model 08 booted enough and seemed to be stable for a moment. That was until a malfunction occurred and sparks began to emit from the body. In the chaos, one spark leaped onto King Asgore's flower bed. Fire ignited but was swiftly put out. Please leave. Leave and do not return. I apologize deeply, but as we are, us monsters simply aren't ready to bypass the barrier. You know this deep down. I know you do. Axis is the solution you need. The solution I need is a reliable one. One that won't set fire to our homes. This is about my... It isn't. I thank you for your service to society. But I'm afraid Monsterkind's freedom belongs in more capable hands. And you know what the kind of person that Asgore is? That killed him deep down. To have to do that. Capable hands, he says. Look at Axis now, the true realization of Jujin's vision. He far exceeds any model Asgore ever saw. And you know who those capable hands now belong to? The scientist who has Kaneko, Dr. Alphys. A while back, she built a robot too. One so lifelike it got her the position she has now. Oh god, that's a really interesting way to recontextualize that. So in other words, she basically cheated. I mean, she kind of already did, but I mean, the fact that she was essentially like one-upping someone who tried to do it legitimately, but failed and got replaced. Yeah, that's not good. It must have been real impressive. So impressive that Asgore kicked the other visionaries to the curb. I understand now why Chuji never shared this with me. He must have been absolutely gutted hearing those words. Screw the royals. The politics, all the red tape. This, Clover, This is why the mission is so important. You can't trust these closed-minded gatekeepers to do anything right. Not for a second. Let's go. There's no point in wallowing in what I read here. Shujin was a monster of secrets, I already knew that. I just wish he was more transparent with his struggles. Could have helped him through it, I would have. Maybe all this, my situation, it wouldn't be this way if I did. If I didn't assume everything was fine and truly paid attention, I know, I just said I wouldn't wallow. Live in the present and plan for the future. That's what Shujin always did, so that's what I must do. Come on, we have a mission. Today's elevator passcode 3361. Richter B. Oni. Engineering certificate. Dilapidated desk with several ripped up notes strewn about. Among the notes, it's a piece of paper with one thing written on it. How do I tell them? How do I tell them? Fascinating. Well, onwards and forwards. Oh, this can only go so well. Hello! I welcome you into my body. Wherever would you like to go? Top floor. Did you say basement? Get us to the roof, out of here, whatever. I carry a negative opinion of you. Heading to out of here. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Sorry for all the outbursts. All of this is a lot to process. Bet you're pretty tired of learning about me, so... What about you? You're not exactly a talker, so I don't know much. Why are you here in the first place? Did you simply trip and fall into the underground? I'm curious. Let's tell the truth, the 5 humans. I see. You want to find out what happened to those kids. A noble mission. Take guts. I'm assuming you haven't found them yet, though. We have arrived at out of here. Well, better get moving. Haha. Sorry, no worry about you. This whole adventure has had its share of twists and turns. If I knew what I was getting myself into back in that saloon, I'd probably still do it. Dangerous stuff like this is kind of fun. I get that. Alright. Wait, which is the way to go? I'm gonna head up. Oh boy. Televiz. I think the dialogue was actually different there. I'll admit this is good. I did see that last time, but I didn't read it out loud. Fortunately, it was an easy enemy. Ah, yeah. Nothing we can do about that. Oh, God. I still think the directional audio is hilarious. If you're watching this with headphones, you know exactly what I mean. I'm doing this with my eyes closed at the moment. I was doing it with my eyes closed for like the second half of that, I should say. Like that last dodge. Oh. I thought that was an actual enemy counter for a second because I was looking at, like, the green stuff. Wasn't actually looking at Clover. Whoa. I'm guessing this is our ticket out of here. Just have to, why don't you take a stab at it? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I need to bring up the, incident at the entrance of this place. Technology and I don't exactly mix well. Alright. Daunting array of screens and buttons lie before you. You press one of the buttons. Mouse control status functioning at 78%. Waiting input. Main directory. Settings. Select your option. Emergency shutdown. Let's take a look at the rest of this. Games. Loading. Feature blocked. Custom message. Trying to play video games on the job? Please report to the head office. We have a pink-colored gift for you. They should have done like the Linux thing and be like, this incident has been recorded. Pictures. Made time remaining 9 hours. Mouse control status functioning at 78%. Wait, so must be so junk I'm not getting here. Docs. Error information classified. Info. Sim Workstation R system. OS Delta version 1.4. Processor Ultra McTurbo Core 180, 0.5 GHz. Solid physical memory, 500 megabytes. Graphics card, error. Well, one more thing to do now. Shut down all helper bots within the vicinity? Yes. Attempting shutdown. Error, could not complete task. Oh boy. Just kidding. Oh my god. Emergency shutdown complete. I hope that worked. The unfortunate access had to end up this way. Maybe I should... No. I wish Chuji's project could thrive, but a line had to be drawn. Can't dwell on the past any longer. Let's go. The whirring of cooling fans inside the hot console. Let's leave it be.